Oh boy, let's get to it.
And said, you just won't be blessed again.
All right, Doc, tell me this. How can a low-value man be high functioning? That's what I want to know. How can a low-value man be high functioning? Tell me that.
Hold on, let me drink. Me take me a sip.
Yeah, take
no.
a sip. Me too.
Because no, that does what you just said leads into that question. Because
well, he took it straight. He said, "Hold on, y'all had your woman talk. We gonna take it
going
straight
way
to
too
the
long."
dang.
Okay. How can a low-value man be high functioning?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to clear this up.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels used his low value or his term of value as the noun of value, which is morals and values, which I love that too. I loved his term as well, right? Morals and values of a person. I use the value term as an adjective word, which is value in your success, your accolades, your money, your relationships, what you got going on.
Hold on. Stop it. Wait a minute. Cut. Hold on. No, I know this woman did not just sit up here and lie. I cannot stand when people sit up and lie on people that are deceased, man. It's bad enough to lie on somebody when they're alive, but to lie on the deceased people is just wrong. And this just goes to show when people don't have an understanding. At least Sarah actually understands the Kevin Samuels talking points. This woman doesn't. What are you talking about? Oh, he used it as a noun to talk about morals and success. What are you talking about? First of all, if you remember, the list has something to do with you have to earn over 6 figures, tangible, over 6 figures, after taxes. So that means you had to be making like around 120, 140 adjusted for Atlanta dollars if you want to use his exact methodology. You have to be making $100,000. You have to make it for at least 5 years. You have to be useful to the group, recognized by the group, and you have to be LinkedIn visible. All these things are tangible. None of these things had anything to do with morals per se, the way you're trying to frame it. Like, no, it's not like, oh, just be a good man and, oh, you're high value. No, it's because high value men do these things. High value men accept these things that you operate and are accepted as a high value man. Everything was tangible. And I hate when people mischaracterize his point. If you don't know, just say you don't know. That's not true. Talking about you use it as an adjective. No, you're basically saying the same thing that he's saying. It was about your value, your tangible value to the world. It wasn't about morals. Morals may have been a component of it when we're talking about things like discipline and all these types of things. But come on, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Socially, economically. So when I say a man can be low value, that just means that he doesn't make a lot of money. His economic status isn't high. He's not affluent. High functioning just means that this man has emotional intelligence.
You know what I mean? Just say this is the way you choose to go about it. You ain't got to lie about his or mischaracterize his position. The opposite of steel manning.
He has ability to regulate his emotions. He has ability to sit and create resolve with us and not bring in more impairment into our conversation, right? A perfect example of high functioning is what me and your beautiful wife just did.
Yeah.
We had a perception exchange. There's things that she heard me say that she pushed back on, but there was never a time where our emotions wouldn't allow us to receive each other.
Right.
Yeah,
and still not have a respectful conversation. And after this, still give a hug and love on each other and have a glass of wine if we wanted to, right? So again, low value man is a man who just economically isn't affluent.
Gotcha.
Doesn't make a lot of money, just to put it out there easy. High functioning means this man can have a conversation.
Okay.
This man can regulate his emotions.
Okay.
He can
So being being an adult is high functioning. That's insane. I need y'all to really hear what this woman is saying. Look, I'm not going to question or attack her credentials or anything like that, but I need y'all to really hear what this woman is saying. Listen to what she just said. She just said that high functioning is being able to regulate your emotions, being able to have a conversation, all simple, basic human characteristics. That makes you high functioning. While being high value is monetary. I just want y'all to hear. I just want us to all be clear about what they saying. That's all.
See a difference in opinion.
Okay.
Right? He is not fleeing or sabotaging the conversation as soon as things don't go his way because his inability to sit in uncomfortable emotions or sit in discomfort when the table isn't turning to him. Just like a high.
And I just want to say that even though Kevin Samuels himself will admit that he was, or admitted that he wasn't the one that originated the concept of high value, when you look at the breakdown of how people judge this stuff, it umbrellas all of these things that she's talking about anyway. So just say you just putting your own spin on it.
Value, low functioning man, which is a lot of men many men who are in power are high value, low functioning. High value meaning what? They got the money. They got the value. They got the home. They got the real estate portfolio. They got the yacht. They can travel, right? They can in their illusion, in their fake fairy tale ideology, can purchase a woman. Women can't be bought. That's a whole nother episode.
Some
They can't be bought. They being bought every day.
Let's talk about that too.
That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. They can 100% buy. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. But yeah, and see, the crazy part about it is, this is how you know that people don't even understand, because Kevin Samuels wouldn't consider you a high value man just because you made a lot of money. And she's basically saying that you consider high value because you make a lot of money. So yes, her definition is different. And so she's entitled to have her definitions, but we have to make a distinction and disassociate that from what we have come to accept, which is Kevin Samuels' interpretation of high value, which is being recognized and being useful to a group, contributing to society, being beneficial to more than just yourself. What does he call other people? You can be a high earner. You're a high earner. That doesn't make you high value. That's what Kevin Samuels would say. I'm just saying.
They're being bought right now.
And men are getting exactly what they're paying for.
And when you say that,
she's lying. I'm sorry. She's lying. Women can be bought, and we see it every day. We see it every day. If that was the case, then why do we see harlots? Why is there certain industries when if women couldn't be bought? I'm just saying.
What you mean?
They getting what they paying for. That's
like.
You ready?
Yeah,
They getting either vagina, an STD, or a baby mama.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you buying. You can't buy substance. You can't buy love. You can't buy this. You can't buy marriage.
No.
This ain't bought. Okay, this ain't bought. This is built. This is built. This is intimacy. This is love. This is conversation. This is love each other by knowledge of each other. This can't be bought.
For sure.
You have a woman.
Well, you can't buy love, but you can buy a woman, though. She might not love you.
You can buy a body.
Okay.
There you go.
You can buy a vessel.
Okay.
You can have an exchange for a service from a woman, whether it's...
See, this is what I'm talking about when these women, they so smart and they like to change and manipulate words and word salad. You can buy a woman. A woman is a body. The woman is the body. You can buy the woman. What you can't do is this is just crazy. This is insane. She confusing me.
Time, sex, or time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Those aren't substances, right? So you can buy those. That's called solicitation and prostitution. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
You asked about high functioning and low value.
Yeah.
A high value, low functioning guy has a lot of money. That's value, but he has low functioning behavior. He can't process his emotions. He has a lot of narcissistic characteristics. If the conversation goes in a way that doesn't work for him, guess what? On to the next.
It's a lot of men
he's on
like
sabotage.
That.
Yeah. Or he doesn't want to have this conversation anymore. Or you just not conducive for him.
Okay.
Right? So in that circumstance I just described, that's a man who is more than likely doing what? Buying a woman.
So
let me say better, buying a body. Because you can't buy a woman, you're buying a body. You're buying a body.
So tell me this. would a woman prefer?
What's associated with the body? What is the body of? What is it a body of? I mean, the woman is the body. I'm sorry. I mean, like, this is what I'm saying. She confusing me. The woman is the body. Like, come on.
I mean, prefer a low value, high functioning man? Is that something you would prefer?
A woman?
No, I'm speaking to you.
Oh, me. So I love that. So if I had to choose
A woman prefer
body. You're buying a body.
So tell me this. So would a woman prefer a low value, high functioning man? Is that something you would prefer?
A woman?
No, I'm speaking to you.
Oh, me. So I love that. So if I had to choose between a high value, low functioning, right? Or high functioning, low value man, I would take the low value, high functioning.
You would?
Liar. She's a liar.
I have to have a man who loves me, supports me, who understands intimacy, not just sex, who can hold a conversation with me, an intellectual conversation, who can be transactional and relational with me, who, when my strong opinion gets strong, he can sit in the discomfort of that. When his strong opinion gets strong, I can sit in that discomfort and still make him dinner. I can still make sure daddy has what he needs in the morning for work.
Gotcha.
I can still make sure that he is well taken care of.
Would you
I'm
still
not
respect
denying
him
him.
like a high value man?
Yes.
Okay.
So at this point in your life,
Did you see the way her eye?
Here,
Would
I'm
you
not
still
denying
respect him
him.
like a high value man?
Yes.
Look at her
Okay.
eyes.
So at this
She had to use her imagination to think about that one.
point in your life,
Now, let me be clear. I didn't say a man who was lazy or broke or didn't work. Because low-value men just means they
That
make
was to the left.
less money. They're not men that don't work. These men are educated. These men are working. These men are, they're blue-collar men. Blue-collar men make six figures.
There are so many inconsistencies in her statement. There are so many inconsistencies in her
I can
statement.
still make sure daddy has what he needs in the morning for work.
Gotcha.
I can still make sure that he is well taken care
Would
of.
you
I'm
still
not
respect
denying
him
him.
like a high value man?
Yes.
Okay.
so at this point in your
Yes.
life,
Now, let me be clear. I didn't say a man who was lazy or broke or didn't work. Because low-value men just means they make less money. They're not men that don't work. These men are educated. These men are working. These men are, they're blue-collar men. Blue-collar men make six figures.
So since when did being low value or making less money than somebody who's getting paid to go around and talk on podcasts? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is guys today have it so hard because this woman, like, are y'all not hearing what this woman is saying? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Because this woman literally just said in one breath, she said, no, low value man doesn't mean, it just means that you have less money. It means that you're not financially there. But then she just said that low value men can be high blue collar men who then are making over six figures. Like, come on, like
They make six figures.
I mean, it makes six. I feel if a man makes six figure, I don't really classify him as low value, man. You reached a six figure point.
And this is the thing, right?
this is
low-
very subjective.
There you go.
Yeah.
We agree on that. Low value is subjective.
Okay.
I always say, for me personally, I'm not clocking the dollar amount that my husband makes. It's what lifestyle can we provide ourselves and our family collectively.
So
It's a lifestyle we can provide because you don't need a lot of money for certain lifestyles.
Okay, I heard what you're saying. So would you take a high functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take him?
Not because he makes $50,000.
Why?
That is
Right?
because he makes
It
$50,000.
is because he
Hold
makes
on.
50 high
Hold on.
functioning.
look at it, even she calling her out on it. It's 100% because he makes 50,000. Because he makes 50,000, he can't live up to your lifestyle. So no, you wouldn't pick the low value, high functioning man. You would pick the high functioning, high value man. That's what you're waiting around for. You wouldn't. Or, you remember back in them old 80s cartoons when they used to, like, or you, if you saw that Paul Pierce podcast, or in reality, you are picking the high value, low functioning men. And that's who you're really dealing with. And I see it. These women are chameleons. I see it. You're dealing with the high, like you're sitting there capping, talking about, oh, you would pick the low value, high functioning man, but you wouldn't deal with a man that makes 50,000. Fair enough, but just be 100 about it. You were on the Paul Pierce podcast and talking about how you were dealing with a man and you kept going back, but he wasn't emotionally intelligent enough to you. So obviously you deal with the low functioning men.
It's not the judgment of the dollar amount.
What is
it's
it?
because of where I'm at in my lifestyle. So it wouldn't be equally yoked. It wouldn't be yin yang for me. Now, let's just say.
So that's the reason, though.
That's the
Right.
reason.
Because you said you wouldn't take him if he made 50,000. It's not about judgment. It's about the fact that you
It's
just
about
can't
like,
pay
he
for
can't-
what you need
Yeah.
to
What
pay
I'm saying
for,
is,
right?
if a woman is in the space where she's making $80,000
Uh-huh.
and this man can add to
That's deflection.
whatever her lifestyle is, and he makes 50,000, for her that is conducive. I'm not going to say the amount I make, but I do really, really well.
Yeah.
And so if I got with a man who was making $50,000, I would be the breadwinner and I would be taking full care of him because the lifestyle that I have for myself and my family wouldn't be fair to him because he would.
So therefore, by your logic, every man that makes less money than you is low value. Therefore, you pick the high value, low functioning men. Come on, man. This isn't rocket science.
come in and he wouldn't even be able to slightly provide.
That's
that
great.
would
That's
Total
what I was
sense.
at. It
Makes
makes
total
sense.
sense.
It makes
I
sense.
wouldn't take a man and
It
say,
But
do
what
make
I'm
sense,
saying
but
is-
she's lying. And she
But it goes further than that because psychologically, that would impair that man. That would impact that man. I have yet to meet a man who doesn't want to be able to add or provide when he is saying, I'm ready to be a husband and I'm ready to be a father. Those men who are family men, not street men, family men, they take pride in providing for their wives. And so if that man can't provide, that is a direct emasculation on its own.
I agree with all that.
Yeah, totally.
But I'm a little confused because you said it wouldn't be because he makes 50,000. But
Yeah.
that is the reason,
It
right?
is the
No.
reason.
I'm taking accountability and saying it would be because of what I make. It would be because of where I am in my life. So it wouldn't be because you
full
make
of it,
$50,000, you ain't shit. It would be because of where I am in my
Right.
life, right?
Right.
You just wouldn't be a good fit. I wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. So
It's not me, it's you. No, this woman did not just sit up here and it's not me, it's you. No, she didn't do that. No.
I make. It would be because of where I am in my life. So it wouldn't be because you make $50,000, you ain't shit. It would be because of where I am in my life, right?
Right.
You just wouldn't be a good fit. I wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not me because my thing is, I have friends who are married who are making a certain amount, and they are very freaking happy.
Sorry guys. I'm allergic to BS, and there's always so much I can do.
And living
Oh,
a great
my God.
lifestyle. It's all subjective. And so again, I would never tell a man, let me word it better, because you made 50,000, you can't be with me. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is because of where I have grown and because of the lifestyle I became accustomed to, I wouldn't be a good fit for
That's
you.
the same thing.
That's the same thing. That's what I was asking.
It can be to us because you're not the man I'm saying that to.
Okay. I get what
So
you're saying.
for me, because when I'm having a conversation with a man about this, my intention is never to emasculate him or never to make him feel small. So words do matter when it comes.
There is no way to say that in a nice way. There is no way that he's gonna take that well. I don't care what are you talking about, woman?
comes to a conversation you're having with someone, when you intentionally are not trying to tell them you ain't good enough,
It's
bruh.
the
Yeah,
same
but what if
thing.
he's
What
high
do you
It's
function?
the
He's
say?
high
same
function. He
thing.
making 50. He make you feel
For me
beautiful.
personally-
If he approached you, he wants you. He don't care about none of that.
Personally, that is still a great man, but he's not conducive for where I am in my career.
Because he don't make enough
as a
money for
woman.
you.
Because he couldn't sustain, and it would in return
You
affect
couldn't.
this
No,
man.
be honest. You couldn't respect him. You couldn't.
No, I
respect
could
him.
respect him.
You can respect him.
Yes.
Well, then why would you
Lying,
take him?
bro.
He make 50.
Because
He make
what
you
happens,
happy.
because what
Lying.
happens is psychologically, when that man cannot provide for a woman of my caliber, it affects him. So as he becomes
agree.
emasculated, as his confidence starts to dip, as his self-esteem starts to dip, at that point, a woman starts to lose respect because I can only respect you at the level that you respect yourself. So
you making a decision for him. You telling him how he's gonna behave. You don't even know how he's gonna react yet. What are we talking about here? Come on, this is just ridiculous.
why would I put a man in a position that is called selfish to me? And to me, that's a little narcissistic of a woman to say, I'm gonna put you in this position, knowing I'm gonna have to have full control, knowing I'm gonna have to take full care of you.
Ooh,
and
she's
then
good.
to say, well, it's gonna affect you mentally. And when it does, you know, I'll just roll on that and maybe either take advantage of your vulnerability or just say, well, you know, I can be the powerhouse. I can always look like the one that's the big shot or the big dog of this relationship.
Right.
No, I'm not here to make a man feel small. I'm here to make any man, whether it's my man or a man outside of me, to know he's a king. And he needs to be with the right fit to be kinged, because it will affect that man a lot more than it will affect the woman who is choosing him.
Do you want
I see
to
it
be
happen
married?
in my office all the time.
Do you want to be married eventually?
Yes,
You do?
I will.
Okay, so
Yes.
let me ask you this. Why do you believe you're not married already?
Well, I mean, one, I wanted to wait.
Boy, I'm sorry, guys. There's only so much I could take. This has been interesting. I think it's real funny how, yeah, you just listen to them talking. They're just real inconsistent. I just want to be clear. It's nothing against her. It's just content. But that don't mean that I'm not gonna point out how crazy this sounds. It sounds crazy. She sounds crazy, and she makes sense at the same time. And that's a skill. That's a real skill. Like, we have to give her credit for that. That is a skill, to sound crazy and make complete sense at the same time. Because she is what she's saying. When you hold it up to scrutiny, it is complete nonsense. But on the surface, it makes sense. It makes sense. But like the way that she's deflecting, all she's saying is she just basically manipulating the narrative. It's called framing. She's reframing the situation to not make her look like she's a gold digger, to not make her look like she's being hypergamous, when in reality, that's what it is. She's a woman. She's being hypergamous. She's just using her psychology tricks to try to basically reframe it to like, oh, well, it's not me rejecting you because I don't think you're good enough. It's me rejecting you because you can't do what I need you to do, and that's going to make you feel small. And then when you feel small, it's going to then make me not respect you. So then to avoid that, I'm just going to not even engage with you in the first place. When in reality, it's just because you're putting all that scenario and you played that entire scenario hypothetically. You don't know how he was going to react. Because I'll tell you this, most men don't give a darn about what women are making, if we're really being honest. Most men do not care. Y'all ain't giving it to us no way. We don't care what you make. You go on about your degrees. You go on about your accolades. You go on about your resumes and all that kind of stuff. Most of us do not care. We don't care. If we met, most men that are married to intelligent women, they all that means for them is just debt. Educated women, debt. A headache. Stubborn. Now, when you look at it like, oh, well, what are we gonna do now? How are we gonna feel about this? How we gonna, like, look, I'm telling you. We don't care. We don't care. You throw your accolade. I'm a PhD. That's why it was so funny. Because we don't care. You know, what do I do? We the most educated. Oh, no. Oh, we're the most educated. We don't care. Y'all not going to spend. Look, most women, they just want to be the third leg of the table. If we just being honest. And that's being generous. Most women, if they had it that way, their way, they would have the man be the sole provider, and they wouldn't have to contribute anything to the household necessity-wise. Convenience-wise, luxury-wise, yeah. But most women just want to stack their money up. And then they want you to spend all their money, all your money on them. And take care of all the bills and essentials and all that stuff too. So, if we're being honest, it's not so much that she has a wild demand or that her wanting a man to support her lifestyle is wrong. It's the fact that she's being so darn manipulative and conniving about it. Just say that a $50,000 man is not up to your caliber. You said it, but you said it in a way trying to clean it up. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Am I off? Maybe I'm open to being wrong. I could be off. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, catch y'all later.